Thanks for coming out, fans. I just want to say thank you. You guys always do a great job of supporting us, and we really, really, truly appreciate it. These young ladies, they play hard. You know, they didn't quit. You know, they gave 100%, 110% effort, and, you know, never doubt, you know, that they're going to compete. You know, we have to continue to improve, you know, and, you know, we will. So.
Coach, in 4 of the last 6 games, you guys have won the fourth quarter. So can you just talk about the fourth quarter execution tonight?
I don't know. I think the sense of urgency, you know, I think, you know, for a young team and just a team in general with, you know, lack of experience, you just don't understand the value on every possession, you know. And I think as the game, you know, gets closer to the end, you know, like, oh, shoot, we got to go harder now, or we got to, you know, and I just think the sense of urgency changes. I thought we were way more aggressive, you know, attacking the basket. I thought we were able to get more movement, you know, on the perimeter, and it allowed us to get some pretty high percentage shots. You know, I thought in the first half we just had a hard time, you know, executing on the offensive end, and that's been our Achilles heel, to be honest with you, all year. You know, defensively, this team averages 70 points, and that's a darn good team. And we held them to 66. I thought, you know, we had some breakdowns. We probably could have held them to 60, but, you know, we just got to score the ball. You know, we have to be able to finish easy layups. We got to find a way to get to the free throw line and get tougher inside. And when we're able to do that, you saw the games we win. We shoot well from we get to the free throw line. We shoot well from the free throw line, and we score more field goals, not 3-pointers. We're tops in the conference in, you know, our 3-point. I mean, we got this kid sitting next to me. She's really good, and we shoot the ball well from the 3-point line. But you can't win the game just shooting and making threes. You know, you have to find a way to get easy buckets. And tonight we just weren't able to do that.
Facing off against the top team in the conference, how does that prepare your team for the tournament that's coming up?
Oh man, when you face a team like Davis, you know, when I first got in the conference, I mean, they were kind of building and growing as well. But they were pretty good. You know, they're Jen and Joe, they do a great job. Their kids are disciplined. They play hard. They play with energy and enthusiasm. So it's a high-level basketball. You know, this team has competed and represented our conference well, you know, beating Pac-12 schools, and, you know, they've gone deep into the NIT. Just a really good culture, really good program. And it challenges, it exposes us, and it challenges us, right? They expose our weaknesses, you know. So I think it gives our kids perspective, and it allows them to see that the things that, you know, we stress and emphasize every day, those things are important. And we do have to get better at the little things, you know. And, you know, it only makes us better to be able to compete against a team like that, you know, so.
And Naomi, to start the fourth, you went on a personal run that outscored UC Davis by yourself. What fueled that run?
Just the fact, I don't know, we were just down, so I knew our offense had to get a spark, so I just decided to just do what I could do, shoot, have confidence, and that happened, so.
So in most games, you're matched up defensively against their primary big. What have you been doing in practice and been being told by coach to better solidify the defense in the paint?
In practice, we just go at each other pretty hard to make each other better. He's always on me for doing the little things on their bigs, so I just take that into consideration and remember that in the game. And remember scout as well, so that helps a lot.
And for both of you guys, last year you guys were in a similar situation heading into the tournament. How has things been different then and now?
I would say last year, CC, you know, our senior, and Jess, I mean, they've won a lot of games. and they came up in with older kids that kind of showed them how to win, and they modeled it, and they were able to do that for our young ladies. And I think for us, we're struggling to find that leadership because we are so young, and there's no person that's been there. They haven't seen it. They haven't been around it, So I think last year, the difference is that, I thought we had some leadership. Not that we have none, but it's developing and growing. Naomi, leads by example. She's doing a better job being vocal. But when this program, we built this. We had 6 kids when I first got here, 6 young ladies, right? And all those kids are gone. And they're learning. They're thrown in the fire. So I think it's trial by error right now, and I think we're growing together. And I do see some leaders emerging, and I think that we'll finish strong. I think we've gotten better and better, right, as the season has gone on and progressed. I feel good about the rest of the year. I feel good, about going into next week, and it's going to be tough, but I feel good about it. I feel good the way we're competing. I think we're executing better, but I think there's another level, we have a potential to be a lot better, even with our youth. So I thought the leadership last year carried us through the end of that year, and these kids followed. Naomi was very productive, and they were productive, but the leadership came from Cece and Jess. And I think that we're going to have to find, that fire and that, experience. I tell them all the time, you're not sophomores or freshmen anymore. You've played a year. So now let's take all the things we've learned from competing and practice and let's use that, towards the end of this year. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.